Hey everybody, Dr. Sandal here talking about breaking the boundaries of mainstream medicine. Today I want to talk a little bit about engagement in your healthcare. I think one of the ways in which our healthcare system has gone wrong is that people have become very accustomed to giving the responsibility of their health to some MD. I think everyone, upon reflection, realizes that that doesn't work. Why doesn't that work? Because the MD is very busy. They may be a very kind-hearted and intelligent person, but they work within a system that doesn't let them engage carefully with you as an individual. So that leaves us as individual clients, patients, having to advocate for ourselves. If we go to an MD, and let's say I have high blood pressure, and I sit in that waiting room, people coughing all around me, and I'm going, okay, I hope this is gonna be good for my health because I'm probably gonna walk out of here with a virus. Eventually I get called back, I go to the room and I sit in this little sterile room for a while and I go, okay, where's this guy at or gal at? And after some period of time, they come in and they spend 10 minutes with me. And they say, hey, good to meet you. You know, what's going on? Oh, my nurse told me you have these numbers that are elevated. Here's a medicine. Have this lab just to make sure it doesn't cause you any trouble. And I want to see you back in a month. See you later. What? Do you know my name? Do I exercise? Am I hydrated? Am I stressed? Right? There's all of these really important nuances to human health that are just genuinely hard for a mainstream doctor to spend time on. It's not that they don't want to, right? Doctors almost all go to med school because they want to heal people and they're really, really sweet and often very, very smart people. But the system just doesn't work. So if you as a patient find yourself in this situation, well, what do you do about it? Well, the first thing to do is to push back. And I say, well, tell me about that medicine, doctor. You know, why do you think that's a good fit for me? And they're going to give you some, pro forma answer. And they say, well, this is a great medicine. This data shows that it works really well. Okay, doc, well, for what sort of patients does this work? Am I that sort of patient? Are there patients for whom this doesn't work? What are the side effects? Who gets those side effects? Are there types of people who tend to get those side effects? Are there other medicines that we should be thinking about? Very importantly, is this a cure or solution for my problem, or is this just a cover-up? Do I have to take this for the rest of my life, doc? Yeah, well, you have to take this for the rest of your life. It's just the way that high blood pressure works. Well, hang on. Are there other options? Are there things that can improve my blood pressure? Now, the interesting thing here is that the doctor knows the answer to that is yes. It just takes time to get into it. And so I would recommend that people push on them. The doctor, if you push on them, if you say, hey, I'm not really keen on taking a medicine for the rest of my life for this problem. Can I solve it? Are there things that I can do? And even mainstream doctors have a list of things they know will improve blood pressure. Yeah, well, you could exercise. Tell me about that, doctor. How do I exercise? My knee hurts all the time. I can't go out for a run, so what do I do? Help me out here. Talk to me as an individual. Talk to me as a human being, as a person. I value your advice. Help me with this. It's a great way to get a doctor to hit the pause button from their routine and go, oh, right, okay, no, hang on. You and me are here as humans and I'm here to help you out. Let's do this, right? Love that. Love that. We should have high expectations for our own healthcare. And sometimes we have to shake people out of that system a little bit, right? Because these doctors are stressed. I know that may sound silly from an outside perspective, but doctors' lives in the system are really hard. These guys are really overworked. They have piles of paperwork. It's a hard job. The burnout rate for doctors is insane. So try to connect with them by advocating for yourself. Pull them out of that automatic mindset. Ask them hard questions. Don't take things simply. Don't just accept what they're telling you. Be skeptical. That's a good thing. I always encourage patients to be skeptical. I like my patients to be skeptical of me, right? I'm not just being, I'm not just causing havoc for other MDs here, right? We should be skeptical because then we're engaged in our own healthcare. And ultimately realize that the responsibility for your outcomes lies with you, not with that doctor. Now, when you start getting into this and you start taking this seriously and you say, okay, how do I have the best possible health? I'm turning 40. I want to feel like I did when I was 20. Yeah, that's possible. 100%. That's possible for just about everybody, barring massive, terrible illness. But we can always do better. So if I get to the point where I want to take that responsibility for myself, what do? Well, I go to my regular doctor and I challenge them respectfully, right? Hey, tell me what else we can do here. Now, the reason that people like me exist is because eventually those doctors reach the end of their training and they say, listen, that's all I can really tell you. That's all we studied in school. You then want to go see someone who does personalized medicine, who does functional medicine, integrated medicine, regenerative medicine, whatever you want to call it, someone who spends the time outside the insurance system to really push the envelope for you as an individual. And you'll talk with them and they'll treat you like an individual, a person. And you guys together as a team will come up with a solution to your problems. You guys will build a healthcare product that works for you as an individual. Now that's great healthcare. Okay, hope that helps, guys. Any questions, any comments, leave them below. I love to respond to this sort of stuff. We're going to be getting into more of these topics soon, so make sure that you like and subscribe so that we can keep producing these. I want to make sure this information goes out to the general population because we really do want to break the boundaries of mainstream medicine. We want to hold people to a higher standard. We want to encourage people to have a higher expectation for their healthcare. So help me doing that by subscribing, okay? And I'll catch you guys next time.